Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. Today is June the 1st, 2021. We're going to give you all a price forecast in the market for future fintech. One of the things that you notice here on YouTube is that many people just give you one side of the market. Everything is always a buy. Everything is always get in now before the price goes up, before the price doubles. Everything always supposed to go up, right? We're one of the only channels here on YouTube that's going to tell you there's times to get in and then there's just times to move on to a totally different play. And future fintech may be that actual stock that there's nothing here right now, to where you might just need to leave out the store and go find another store to make your money from. All right, we're going to talk about that today. And then I'm going to give you all another confusing chart as to why so many people in the markets lose money. And the main reason is because people are just confused. They have no idea as to which indicator has more value than the next indicator on their chart, which is why we don't use it. So if you want to join us, if you want to join this team, we're here. We're here to make sure that everyone in our community dominates the stock market amongst everyone else. One thing that you will also realize is that everyone is pushing a narrative. Everyone is pushing an agenda for their own perspective. So if you want to join ours, you're more than welcome, because we're here to dominate the space. And there are no friends in the market, right? So join us if you want. If not, there's a lot of other YouTube channels out there that will tickle your ears to give you what you want to hear. But for us, we're here to make the bread. So join us if you want. You do that by liking the video, sharing, and also subscribing to the channel. Tap that bell notification as well so that you will see our information whenever we create our content. So now let's break this down real quick. First things first, this is the confusing chart right here. Okay, looking at this chart versus ours, which one would you rather look at? Which one do you think is easier to understand what the market is going to go? Exactly, ours. This individual, Dragon Boys, has done a technical analysis for Roku. Okay, so far this individual has 122 people following his content on TradingView. So now look at all these indicators he has on his chart. Let's pull it down. So he has the EMA moving average at 200 days. He has an 8-day moving average. He has a VPVR number of rows, BB20 close, the MA at the 50, Ichimoku 926, EMA at 21, MACD, SQZ, EOM, whatever all this is. And the only thing we all want to know is just, man, tell me where the price is going to go. That's it. I don't need to have 7 indicators on the chart just to gauge where the market is going to go. 7 indicators and you still have no idea where the market is anticipated to go. You don't. Out of these 7 indicators, which one is more important? Now you have to rank these technical indicators as to when the market is going to go higher. Which one will tell you? Which one has more power in letting you know that the market is going to go higher and lower? And if all 7 indicators don't line up, do you join the market? Do you buy it? Do you sell it? What do you do? Take a look at this comment that he posted with this chart. And these are the key words that let you know people don't know what they're talking about. Needs to break the channel. Okay, so already we need to see something occur. The market needs to break the channel $355 to 360, and then it needs to be confirmed. Cloud resistance as well. I don't even know what that is. With volume coming in for growth. Okay, would be interesting to see if, see, already you have 7 indicators on your chart and you still had to see if something occurs. Your indicators don't tell you if Roku is going to push through resistance. They don't tell you that. So why in the world would I have 7 indicators on my chart if these indicators still cannot let me know that this market is going to break through resistance? Take a look at these comments too. Somebody, Trading Crazy Insane, wrote, this is a gross chart. Look how ugly this chart looks. Look how confused this will make anyone looking at it. You will have to have a scientific degree just to get an idea as to where one stock is going to go. This is why you're losing out on opportunities in other markets just by spending however long it would take just to see where the market in Roku is going to go. Somebody also wrote in response, my man paid for TradingView Pro so he can add all the indicators. Even people know that this is ridiculous. Trade this, or would you rather trade this? So let's talk about future fintech real quick. We did a price prediction all the way back here on April the 2nd of planning weakness in future fintech, and we definitely knocked that out the park. The weakness in future fintech definitely came through. At least 18% profitability. If we were to get out right now, take a look at this market, we'll have our profit of about 44-45% if it were to get out today. Massive call, excellent. And we did all that without those 7 indicators from the previous chart. So it is what it is. You're able to do the same thing for yourself, which is why we welcome you all to join us and participate. So look at this chart. Okay, this is future fintech, and there's historical information here. So let's not get too amped and bullish into thinking that future fintech has the chance to shoot all the way up here to where it was back in 2011, around $40 some, right? Let's not do that yet. And when you see the market finding restriction all the way back since 2016, this market in future fintech doesn't give us a lot of long-term trends. Okay, so what I'm saying is that every time we see this market in future fintech spike, what is the result? Right? You need to take a look at what has already occurred into the market and not pay attention to thinking that everything is a buy. Every time we've seen spikes occur into the market in future fintech, the resounding movement has been lower. Okay, this is back in 2016. The market in future fintech, when this first spike, we saw almost 90% of this value decrease, right? Now let's take it to the next one, which was in 2018. The market came all the way down here, and we lost 93% of the value from $8 back down to $1. Okay, now let's take this to our latest spike. Okay, let's take it here. We've already seen the market in future fintech lose at the low about 77% of its value. This is what this market acts. This is how this market acts. So if you are not into the market relatively soon at the bottom of these spikes, you will not be able to capitalize substantially in this space, right? So what we need to do is make a determination if we really need to put in a prediction in the first place, right? Can this market in future fintech still go lower? Now, yes, what I've created is the upward trend that this market in the future fintech is currently on, which is very positive. But can we still see this market come down here? Is that something that's very probable? Because I won't become bullish into the market in future fintech until we see this price break up above here. $3.50 is where the restriction area currently is into the market in future fintech. I mean, we could drag it all the way back here since 2017 and realize that this is where the majority of the selling and support came through in future fintech, and we broke that to the downside back here during the month of May. So right now we are in weakness in future fintech. Okay, so let's see how the market ended last month, the month of May. Okay, so here it is. This is what the monthly price bar looks like in future fintech. Our restriction area is right there around $3.50. I can even see $4 being a restriction in the market in future fintech. So do you really think that this is a play? Would you come into the market and play this market when you understand that overwhelmingly this market is dead? There's nothing here for you to really gauge. You have to be in this market on the lows in order to capitalize on these spikes, right? And jump ship relatively soon. Like, this is not a market to where you need to keep in and let it ride up to $100 to $50. It is just not that market. I mean, we have what, all the way back since 2004 when future fintechs started trading on the exchange. So the question is, can we still go lower in price? And right now, yes. The market here in future fintech is still weak. It's not a lot here right now. So what we're going to do in this video is we're still going to play the weakness into the market until we see price break up above $3.50, ultimately $4, right? I'm not expecting us to get a lot of price action into the market in future fintech until it breaks above $4. Now, this ascending line is ultimately where we can see this price go to. But for us, we would TP out again into the market, take some of this profitability right there around 250, which will give us 19.5% as well in profit. Now I'm bringing it down to $2.20. But this is it. What do you all expect to see into the market in future fintech? Do you even think we need to participate? Do you all even think that we need to come into the market and play in this space when we know that there's more profitable opportunities in other markets? Is this something that you need to be in? Because right now, I'm not really expecting a lot of price movement to come through in future fintech. Not yet. Okay. So let us know. This is it. We're playing this on a daily time frame. Let me know where you all think the price is going to go in future fintech over the next 3 weeks. And that's it. Make sure you maintain a profitability. And as always, trade different.